We acknowledge that we are gathering on the traditional and unceded territory of the Northern Secwepemc Nation, Intahelk, or Williams Lake First Nation. We are privileged to live, work, and play on these lands, and grateful to the Williams Lake First Nation that we remain in settlement here. I'm just kilometers from the St. Joseph Mission School, and in the spirit of reconciliation, in the spirit of truth and reconciliation, this acknowledgement is also a call, not only to remember the violence of residential schools, the violence that erased Tehelk Village 150 years ago, but to also live in accord and to make future decisions with respect. This is a call to live, work, and create in an ecologically sustainable way, and to embrace, protect, and stand up for the rights of Indigenous people.
Welcome to our Performances in the Park virtual edition, presented by the Central Cariboo Arts and Culture Society, supported by the City of Williams Lake and the Cariboo Regional District. Our Performing Arts series is managed by the Community Arts Council of Williams Lake. For this Listen Live session, we're going to share with you another performance recorded at the beautiful Onward Ranch, this time with Blocktreat. But before we do, we have to offer thanks to our incredibly generous sponsors who stood by us as the series changed from live to online. Our wonderful gold sponsors this year include Thompson Rivers University Williams Lake Campus, who are celebrating 50 years in our community. For more information on that celebration, go to www.tru.ca/50. As well, the West Fraser Truckers Association are continuing as a gold sponsor. And lastly but not leastly, the Williams Lake and District Credit Union, who've been repeat sponsors year after year. We offer a huge thank you for the generous continuing contribution they're all making to arts and culture in our community. That's Williams Lake and the Central Cariboo. Our silver sponsor for our second Listen Live online event is Sugarcane Development Corporation's Coyote Rock Estates. Please visit their website at coyoterock.ca to see the progress they're making on their Lakeview estates. And now a word about our incredible performance filming location, the historic Onward Ranch. Thank you to our hosts, Ingrid and Tyrone Johnson, who made our time on their family ranch a real pleasure. Barn at Onward Ranch has become a centerpiece of Cariboo culture, featured by notable painters from across Canada, due in large part to two very dynamic artists, Vivian Cohen and her daughter, Sonia Cornwall. The barn was built in 1911 and remains an icon of the ranching community in the Central Cariboo. The rustic atmosphere is hard to beat. Now we present the artist known as Blocktreat. His unique style will gather you up in his musical chrysalis, dropping down into a unique sweet spot of groove and soothe. Blocktreat is the shape-shifting musical project of Vancouver and Interior BC producer and songwriter Brandon Hoffman. His most recent album, After Dark, is a collection of mildly depressing love songs set to a warm and hazy lo-fi beat tape. The album smashes together nostalgic cassette tape cut-ups, electronic beats, effect-soaked guitars, and warbling synths. You'll find info, video, and more at his website, www.blocktreat.ca. As the reviewers from the Last Day Deaf Music blog wrote, press the play button below and let this sublime piece of art take you there. In this performance, you'll feel the effects of subtle and soft lyrics paired with curated beats and noise coming together for a haunting effect. Blocktreat started in 2008 as a bedroom beat-making experiment. For the 2019 release, it had grown into a rhythm-heavy, psychedelic, lo-fi odyssey, employing lyrical songwriting for the first time. He's joined on stage by Brent Morton of Lyle Bats, who you'll remember, touching down together for another of their years-long collaborations with each other. Now, sit back and enjoy the Blocktreat.
don't even notice anymore. It's kinda fucked up. Not like it's anybody's fault. It's just a thing now. We gotta play it as it falls. 'Cause it can never just be easy. Yeah, it can never just be easy. And just a bit drunker than you think. And he's just through the door, all cut out and bleeding in the kitchen sink. 'Cause it can never just be easy. Yeah, it can never just be easy. acoustic guitar. I will, without my robot voice, I will reiterate how amazing it is to get to play in here. This is like such a renowned barn, you know, and if you haven't read, I know Vent has already said this probably a couple times, but I will reiterate that as well. If you haven't read Julie Fowler's book that's like basically about this friggin' barn, you should read it. It's really good. And yeah, so thanks so much, Ingrid, for helping out with this and allowing us to this space. It's really cool. Yeah, it feels like a happy accident with the summers being all kiboshed, but it's like, oh, I get to do something like this instead, so it's pretty cool. And thank you guys for coming out. This is fun. That's not supposed to do that. Oh, what is that? There it is. We show up late and right on time. The room is full and it's warm inside. The band is good, but it's far from my mind. Get me in close and say something nice, 'cause it's a slow Alright, just got one more for you guys. Thanks so much. This has been real fun. There's one thing I can't tell about you. Where do you run to? Sometimes I wonder if you even exist at all. When you're around, it's like we're always on the same page. And then you disappear behind a pin-up wall. But I can't say I blame you for what you think must be going on. I know you're probably right and this should probably feel wrong. When you said she's like your sister, I felt like such a piece of shit. But it didn't make me want you any less at all. Sneaking around in a one-horse town. Sneaking around. We're just sneaking around in a one-horse town. Sleeping around.
So glad you tuned in to Performances in the Park for our Listen Live session with Blocktreat, presented by the Central Cariboo Arts and Culture Society with the support of the City of Williams Lake and the Cariboo Regional District. Find us on Facebook to learn more about the whole series of performances we've filmed for you this summer. Thanks again to our sponsors, and we'll see you again the next time on Listen Live.
We're going to be going down there.
The future really is here already.
We're going to start off nice and simple.
Every garden tells a story.
What will you make? Will it be something useful, something funny, something beautiful?